Okay. So who are you?
I'm Jamie Arkle.
Why are you famous?
I'm not famous. Really?
Ah, come on.
I have written for Total Vauxhall and Classic Ford magazines that occasionally do still now and again.
Why are you at Tab?
I'm at Tab because my perennially fucked Carlton is on the final stretch of being done. And with some help, hopefully, it might actually turn over and run this weekend, which is the culmination of a good 2.5 years of occasional effort.
I've run out of questions.
Come on, I did my part of it. That was a good answer.
What are you doing to the Carlton? What have you done to the Carlton?
What have I done to Carlton?
Yeah, tell us about Carlton.
Started as a 1.8 8 valve and is now sort of a 2 litre 16 valve. Engine is in, bolted up to the gearbox, and it's in the engine bay as it should be. It's turned over, hasn't actually fired yet, so with a bit of luck this weekend it will run.
So that's a C20XE, yeah?
Sorry, C20X, yeah, should have searched him about this.
Is that stock?
Throw it this Vauxhall shit.
Yeah.
What are the other specs, man? Come on, details.
No, you don't do this. It has custom ride height springs all around. As all the best cars do. It's running extreme offset steels, 10 by 16 at the rear and 8 by 16 at the front. It's got a Get-Right gearbox, standard supposedly 2 litre XE, though there might be some cams in there, who knows, some kind of fancy
You hope
cam.
there's some cams in there.
Well, yeah, you hope there's some cams.
It's going to run brilliantly well otherwise.
Yeah, well, you hope there's some fancy XE cams, who knows. But yes, other than that, a whole mishmash of bits because there's not much available for Mark 1/2 Carltons at all. So it's been a bit of a fact-finding mission because it's part Monza, part Carlton, part Manta. And yeah, it's here's hoping with a bit of luck it'll run this weekend. And I'll be very happy.
Why an early Carlton?
I know the Carlton. I've always liked 3-box saloons, and I remember seeing Carltons when I was a kid, really liking them. I'm not really a fan of Mark, depending on how you define it, I'm not really a fan of Mark III Carltons, the Lotus Carlton shape. They're nice enough, but I've always really liked the early ones because I think I really like the front end treatment. They look fantastic. Always wanted one, and Mark was kind enough to sell me one a few years ago. We got it running together. It was a fantastic evening of drum and bass and bodging. Drove it back. Sort of killed it through my own stupidity by keeping the ignition engaged for too long.
I did totally warn you about that.
You did very much so. No, my own fault. No. One dead starter motor and a very, very long RAC trip lighter. Ran it for a good 1.5 years it was. Fantastically. Did that once. And then started to get XE in. And here we are.
Andy is helping.
We did quite a lot of effort actually getting the XE in, mainly because I've seen a few left-hand drive XE converted record E2s, which is obviously the Opel version of the Vauxhall, and it seems to be fairly easy peasy as far as they're concerned, but on a right-hand drive car, everything on the inlet side seemingly fouls everything possible. So steering box, brake servo, all had to be adjusted, everything had to be lifted up by a few inches as well. So finally we're now in the position of being able to, with a bit of luck, get it turning over, get it firing, and with a bit of luck, running properly.
So when it's on the road, what's next?
If it's on the road, enjoying it, driving it everywhere I can.
Do burnouts.
Do burnouts, yeah. Probably crash it now. It does need a bit of TLC, so rear arches, I'd quite like to get it painted at some point, but funds will allow. I really quite like it to be Jamaica yellow, but the interior probably says no to that. So
No Jamaica yellow.
No Jamaica yellow. No, it has got quite a blue, dark blue interior, which might not work with yellow. So we'll see.
What number side are you on?
Pardon? What number side? 2.
2?
Yeah.
That is fucking bullshit.
2-cider beer. 4.
Excellent.
Okay, what number drink are you on?
4.
Okay, that's better.
My super low entry jack isn't even close to going over the car.
I'm not even turning the car thing around there.
Huh?
You're gonna have to film that yourself.
Pitch black over here.
Let's stop filming now.
No.
Oh, cheers.
I'm just gonna keep filming you looking really awkward. I'm not gonna stop.
All sync together.
I'm literally not gonna stop. I'm gonna run until this thing runs out of battery and or SD card space. And I have a lot of SD cards. And a mains charger.
Can you help me move this engine so I can move my car further forward so I can put some wood under the wheel so we can close the door?
Oh, but I'm doing to interview. Oh,
You're just standing behind the camera.
the interviewer here is just showing us his crotch. He's gone. It's gone. Interview's over. This is terminated. Tab interview number 1 is gone. Goodbye. I love the fact you're like really hesitant to sit down.
Well, more importantly, this particular set of tyres seems to have done the hot seat, so I'm not slightly worried. I'm going to put the fucking salad out the side. You don't want that.
So what is your favourite type of cake?
Is it on? Is it actually on?
Yeah.
Carrot cake? I do like a nice carrot cake, to be fair, as long as it's moist.
That wasn't really that serious a question, to be fair.
That's important.
It is important.
Very
Moisture is always important.
Exactly.
Moist.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't be doing my over the top cakes. I quite like a lot of raisins, a lot of cherries, little glacé cherries going on.
As a car journalist,
Never say journalist. It makes me sound like I hide in bins. I'm not anymore. More importantly. Well, you know, someone says journalist instantly. You're basically Jill Dando's
you didn't
stalker.
fucking work for the Daily Mail.
It's hard getting a scoop on ex-Evoxels, I'll have you know.
As an automotive enthusiast / scribbler, is that better?
Much.
Yeah. What was the favourite car you ever covered?
Does it have to be a Vauxhall?
It doesn't have to be. It can be for any car magazine,
It's
anywhere.
David Jimmy. It's got to be a David Jimmy.
Yeah, probably. I had a toss up between shooting Russell Brooks's Manta 400, which is very good, but probably 2 days with Jimmy actually. The Jimmy McRae shoots with shooting his Collins Vauxhall Nova Sport and the 95 Impreza, the 89 Group A Sierra 3-door, and a few other bits and bobs. That was. I'm a bit of a McRae, a bit of a rally fan.
He took you out for a hoon in that, right?
He did, yes.
That must have been fucking rad.
You total cunt.
That was very good. I remember I didn't bother strapping myself in because I remember thinking that
Because you were held in by your enormous erection.
pretty much, yeah.
This engine's doing a wee on the floor.
Uncontrollable engine.
When we move this engine, it's weeing on the floor.
What is that? The red block? Hence.
Yeah. That's why the block is red.
Yeah, yeah. You know those things, as soon as it comes out your mouth, you realise that.
I think that's a motoring journalist in the making right there. Is that a red block? Well, yeah.
To be fair, in my defence, I couldn't actually see what was on it. It could have been any red block.